You know what? Let me go into channeling and let them answer that, because they're all giddy with that question.
So, and we will be asking, or should we just expect?
No, when I channel, you're welcome to ask them questions. I do try to be respectful.
Keep them general.
Well, I mean, if you ask a personal question, you may get a general answer. Like if they're talking about the Ascension and you're like, should I buy whatever stock? You know. I'm not sure what kind of answer you would get, but you know. But yeah, no, when I'm channeling, feel welcome to interact. I'm just kind of off. I'm not totally out. I'm just kind of off on the side, sort of hanging out, kind of watching everything, or sometimes they're talking to me about other stuff. Okay, I don't know who's going to come through. Oh, you give me beautiful energy to work with. There is so much love in this room. You fill my being with joy. You ask, how can you know if you will be part of the Ascension? And I see there are several of you who feel guilty wondering that, because that's a me question. How can I get what's for me, when you feel you should be worried about healing and helping everyone? That's all right. You can only help others through helping yourself. Do you understand? If you ignore your needs, you are of no good to anyone. So it is imperative that you figure out, how can I help myself and whoever else wishes to be helped. If they do not wish for your help, you can send them love. You can feel joyous humor over the situation. But you must always be there for yourself first, and through yourself, all who wish to connect with you. You cannot strong-arm anyone into what you call the Ascension. I love that word. Love it. It's so beautiful, because so many humans have felt downtrodden, and here you are talking about rising up. Think about the beauty of that. Someone should write a poem and then put it to song, and then everyone will sing about going upward. It's beautiful. So I am whom my husband calls Mary the Great, Mary the Magdalene. I am the wife of whom you call Jesus. We have known each other through so many lives. You must understand, for us, this was not, we come into life and we do this, boom, never been done before. We grew as souls over a long time, not just on this beautiful planet, but many other places of being. It took us what you would call thousands and thousands of years. I feel like millions of lifetimes, because time doesn't exist everywhere the way it does here. we grew and grew and grew till one day we said, we wish to help others. And then we continued growing. We helped others who were helping others. We learned from many. And we talked with our friends. Talked, I love that word. Oh, we connected with our friends who also had the same passion within them to help others, just as each of you who are here now has this same driving impulse within your heart. This is wonderful. We have many friends who came to Earth to help others. We would assist them. It was great fun. We thought we were ready. And I'll tell you, you are never ready. You think you're ready. You plan it all out. Nothing goes as planned ever. Not in your lives, not in our lives, never. But we did a pretty good job while we were there. It was just a little, it was a big job. What you have not talked about today is the mandalas that we created on the planet. When my husband died, and I'll tell you, he loves a grid work, like nobody's business. Anytime you see him, you'll say, oh, he's with an entourage. I see ascended masters, I see angels, I see light beings. Look at them, they're all placed. And as the energy is flowing through him, through them, outward to many places, he loves that. And he's not a braggart. He enjoys being part of other beings' grid works and mandalas as well. This is why now we are coming through not as living individuals, which we could have if we chose. We are coming through as mandala engineers. We are repairing existing mandalas. We are teaching all of you how to send your energy to others. What is a mandala? It is where energy flows and connects and becomes powerful and magnified. You are creating a network of love and energy. Each of you has many mandalas that flow through you, and you connect to many. It's just how we are. None of you are solitary beings with no connection. You have a lot of connection. And I ask you, use your connections to help the situation. You will feel it. It will be wonderful, and you will feel fantastic. You will help others. This is the best way you can do to help your planet in the here and now. And then the day will come when you will see your planet Earth is not that different from other dimensions and galaxies, and you can walk out your bedroom door into another dimension, no problem. That is what we're going for. That is the ascension. Do you have any questions? Oh, come on, I feel them. Come on. I taught alongside my husband. Why do you think women were allowed in his church? And by church, I mean generally an open field. Why do you think? Because I was beside him. Otherwise, no. I was abused for being a woman who got education. I went through that abuse so that women could get educations because I made it safe for them by standing beside my husband and teaching. I feel questions. Give them to me.
How many dimensions can we rise to and still stay here in the physical?
As many as you like. However, the part of you that connects with other dimensions may not be in your physical body. You may have your soul in your body, but your consciousness will go to other dimensions. Or people may say, where did your body go? It kind of turned fuzzy or it disappeared. You're like, yeah, I was in another dimension, but I came back. The ability to connect is literally infinite. Just don't pre-plan how you will connect. Do you understand? Yes. You have already connected with many dimensions. Oh, you are. You're a journeyman.
So that's question.
Yes, you are a journeyman.
We're not supposed to make it personal. Can you talk more about?
Oh, you can be personal.
Well, I went through really bad vertigo like about 5 years ago,
Mm.
and saw multiple doctors, and then it like dissipated. I haven't really had it since, and it's just when you talk about balancing the crown with the root chakra, just other people whether they experience it or not.
Sadly, your situation is more common than you realize, than one would hope for. This is terrible. It's where different frequencies are in one place with a level of not discord but disconnection. The vertigo is when your energy goes out of your physical and it's not you're not trained properly on how to do this so that you can be in harmony with yourself. So in some ways, the vertigo is a good thing because it lets you know you are very powerful. And you, my dear, you connect so strongly with history, with ancestors, not just your ancestors. You can do ancestral healing through the ancestors of current day healers. You can put your hand on, hello. You can put your hand on the ground and feel the ancient energies that flowed through this place long ago. That's going to give anyone vertigo until you learn how to work with that. Yes. So embrace your power. Let your passion expand out and connect. But understand, when you start feeling the vertigo, it could be you went on a powerful journey and you're having trouble reconnecting fully. So, gentle meditation. You will get more comfortable with this process as you gain experience. Relaxing through the vertigo helps. Sometimes after you throw up, I'm very sorry to say that, but sometimes that's recalibrates everything. But also, yes, the grounding, and the more you work with the ancient beings that exist in other dimensions inside your physical planet, the easier it will be for you to let them guide you to a safe root chakra, to the frequencies that you're connecting with up here. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
On occasion, I get a high-pitched noise,
Mm.
very briefly, my left ear, my right ear, and I'm just wondering, is that any certain thing on the other side that's trying to connect?
Oh, yes, your angels. Your angels. You are very good at listening to them to a point. And then you're like, oh, this is how I receive. But they connect with you. And sometimes when you allow your vibration to get very good, like when you're relaxed in a deep meditation, one with nature is when they're saying they can come through the most. Then they're like trying frantically to increase their connection to you so you can hear advice. They want to give you advice, loving advice. You're not doing anything wrong. They also want to chat with you. But so it comes through like, yes, that they're the one you call Jean-Marie. She can help you. Yes, she is familiar with this. She has experienced it. She will understand, and she can help you. There are others, but they're saying she is the one to go to first. Yes. Much love for you. Much. Oh, so much love. You have a child's soul within you. Your soul enjoys love above all other emotions. The more love you feel, the more you are one with your true sense of being.
I have a question.
Yes.
In my work with children and youth, I am filled with complex in terms of how to best share the love with them to help them heal through the anger and hostility.
You have chosen a difficult path. On one side, your warrior soul, your past lives as a warrior are profound to help you with this life. On the other side, your healing past lives, your divine, are profound with you in this life. But in no life have you had a love for bureaucracy. And this confounds you every step of the way. It is very frustrating because you are insightful. You see what the children need, and you know that you are powerless to give them that which they need that comes not from you, but from elsewhere. These children that you work with, they are here in this life for a purpose. Many of them, when you look at them, you'll see they're of one of two types of beings. They are either a soul that has been through many primitive, warring, hostile lives that is now ready to prepare for future lives as a healer. And they're going through this profound karmic redesign. It makes for a very difficult life for them. Or they are part of the next stage of human evolution, and this is their lot. You're going to see more and more children like this. As their population increases, the support and services for this kind of human being will also finally become acknowledged and increase. You are here with them at an early level of human evolution. It creates hardship for you. You want to fight for them. You want to nurture and heal them. But you're stuck in the middle ground. You can do neither except let them know that for the rest of their lives, they will remember this person who helped them and loved them. You can give advice to their parents. You can give advice to all who look for them. But your role is to love them, nurture them to the level that you can, give them the tools you can, and your lesson is then to release. It is a very difficult path you've chosen. I can guarantee every one of these children will remember you for their entire lives. My children, I wish to tell you, as you are going through your lives, each and every one of you is in this life for a reason. If you do not know your reason for being here, then this is where you start. You say, I chose my life. I chose my life path. Am I on my life path? I will say, because you are here, you must be. Is my life path, how much of my life path is for self, and how much of my life path is for service? Answer these questions within yourself. Feel harmony when you find the correct answer. If you feel disharmony, invite us to give you the answer. When we give you the answer that makes you feel like, oh no, I'm not good enough for that, that's when you know you have the right answer. If you hear the message in your mind, in your heart, in your gut being, I am here to heal the planet, that is why you're here. If you hear the message, I am an eternal being, of divine love, and I am capable of great things, many people go, oh no, not me. Yes, you, each and every one of you. I am here to tell you, you are capable of more than you can imagine. Everyone thought I would get married to some rich guy and spend my life being a rich girl with minimal education and pretty much zero skills. And look what I did. I was so powerful, I had to be rewritten as a whore. Yes, that is the effect I had. And I am telling you, if I could do it, every one of you has within you equal power, equal ability, equal charisma and charm and insight. Because every single human being alive is capable of far greater than we can even comprehend. The fact that you are asking, what can I do? Shows that you are ready. You are ready to take it to the extremes of beauty and love. And that is all anyone can ask for.
So,
I will take your question.
My ascension process has been pretty welcoming for me until I met my twin flame or reconnected with my twin flame. And it's been struggle, love, struggle, love, struggle, love. And I know part of that is my resistance because of my purpose. How do I move past the resistance? Like, how do I resist resistance and flow into my purpose and everything that I love about what I am evolving into?
I love this question. I love this. Well, first, let me address your twin flame. Understand, your twin flame is not here to do anything but resonate and challenge and motivate. Really. Twin flames can be a pain. They can be annoying, but they get the fire lit, right? You do not need to be with your twin flame 100% of the time. They get your fire lit. It is okay to separate a bit and come back together. Sometimes you do not need to be, what is it you say, tied at the hip. Sometimes your twin flame will light your fire, but they'd rather bask in your flames and keep theirs kind of cold embers. Then you got to say to your twin flame, I challenge you to light your own fire because mine is raging hot and I'm taking the energy up a notch. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then they're now challenged by you. Oh, really? So you think you got a bigger flame than me? I got my fire going. It's all about chi energy. It's all about getting that fire going and going up. Okay? You are still on your path and your flame is still on the flame path. You know, you're on your own paths. You may come together, separate, come together, go together for a while. Who knows? But if your twin flame gets your energy fired up and then dampens your energy, what's that telling you? Yeah, it's your twin flame needs to kind of put a few matches in their own furnace. Okay? All right. When something is holding you back from being on your path, look inside and say, why am I choosing to focus on this instead of my path? Is there something within me that I need to acknowledge and release? Is there something that needs healing? Or am I a little frightened? You know, do I prefer drama to action? So there's lessons for you inside. And as you go through your lessons and you say, well, what's happening in here? Why am I letting my twin flame create a lot of drama and we're not going anywhere? And then we go forward together and then we stop. Look inside because it's all in there. Letting go of your twin flame's hand once in a while does not mean you are separating or there's lack of love.
And just to understand, we do not need to heal our twin flame in order to ascend.
Your twin flame will have to heal him or herself. You cannot heal anyone but yourself. Every person who is ill on the planet has the ability to heal themselves. They just don't necessarily know how to use this ability. Part of the ascension is learning to flow daily with the healing energy. Whenever you are feeling any kind of illness, physical, emotional, spiritual, it is a lesson within you to heal and resolve. Sometimes we choose to have an illness come into our lives. And let's be honest, again, like I said, nothing goes as planned. Sometimes illnesses come in and we don't know what to do with them. I mean, really, if we knew what to do with them, if we knew to heal, none of us would ever be ill. And illnesses happen. And we cannot blame ourselves because we become ill or fall down and break a bone. Sometimes things happen. But everything gives us the ability to learn a lesson and to love ourselves no matter what happens to our physical being. Correct? How do you ascend? No matter what happens, you learn, you release non-love, and you glow with love. Blessings. Wow. Oh.
So much is going on in my head. Like,
As she was leaving, she said, that's the true path of forgiveness. To learn, release, love. Don't you love her?
It was either her or Lady Nana. I wasn't sure.
No,
Oh no, Lady Nana sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
well, and
So great.
I would say it is. I think it depends on the channel. That's it.
Yeah, it
Lady Nana
does.
doesn't sound like that coming from you.
Oh, I have
No.
no idea. But
Oh.